So, Bubs, where are we going today?
Tsaritsyno.
Tsaritsyno.
Walking down the dusty road to Tsaritsyno Park we go. Sun is high, it warms my soul. Falling like our strings they glow. Trees they whisper ancient tales. Breezes carry songs like sails. Feet that move on cobblestone. Hearts that beat, we are not alone. Oh, Tsaritsyno, here we come. Play the tune, beat the drum. Every step closer to the light. In the park, dance through the night. Lights that shimmer in the day. Children laugh and lovers sway. Paths that twist and turn around. Lost and found in nature's sound. Birds they sing a joyful rhyme. Moments pause, suspended time. With the balalaika's call. Feel the magic through it all. Oh, Tsaritsyno, here we come. Play the tune, beat the drum. Every step closer to the light. In the park, dance through the night.
Hello followers, it's Unglued Brit here. We are currently at Tsaritsyno Park, which is considered the park of Catherine the Great. There's a lot of history behind it that we're going to be going through bit by bit as we go along today, and I'm really looking forward to showing you around this park. It's absolutely beautiful and divine by every stretch of the imagination. I've got my wife here. Say hello, wifey.
Hello.
We're going to take you for a little walk around today, and I hope you enjoy it. If there's one thing Russia knows how to do, it's fountains. Yeah. Look at that behind us. How beautiful is that? As you can see out there on the lake, everyone's enjoying a nice Sunday afternoon on their pedalos. Sorry, boss. So the palace that you see behind me is Tsaritsyno Palace, and it was founded in 1775, as far as I'm aware, officially opened in 1776. It was supposed to be the summer residence of Catherine II. Interestingly, this project was never completed. It was actually the case that for hundreds of years, this was an incomplete project. This project was not completed until, you guess it, the 2000s. The 2000s under Putin, actually. So it wasn't actually finished for hundreds and hundreds of years. But now you can see it in its fine grandeur behind me. And there it is. What stunning architecture. So anyway, that's some of the brief history lesson for you. I'm sure my commenters are going to be able to provide way more context than some English dude on YouTube could possibly provide. So come on, let's go and explore. You know, this must be the hilliest place in Moscow that I have ever seen in my life, because usually it's absolutely flat. But take a look. We've got beautiful rolling hills all around.
Serenade by string and bow, royal gardens bloom and grow, flags of honor gently flow. Well, serenade by string and bow, royal gardens bloom and grow, flags of honor gently flow.
So right behind me, I literally have a sign of the times, as you can see. Russian, English, Chinese. So this again is representative of the multipolar world that is forming. We've just gone for a nice walk in the woods, and I'll tell you what, it's just so cool out here because, yeah, Bubbles over here was overheating. So, yeah, her battery's overheated, so she nearly switched off. So we needed to take her into the forest, give her a charge. How are you feeling now?
Not bad.
Good?
Yeah.
Feeling good?
Yes.
Good. So you're feeling recharged. Bubble battery's recharged, guys. Yeah, so she's all good, all happy. And if needs, later we can get a Bubble Boost, like an ice cream, and she can just have one of those, can't she?
Maybe hot dog.
Maybe a hot dog.
Да.
Yeah. Мы любим hot dog. Да.
Да.
Конечно.
Ну да.
Почему нет?
Oh wow. Have I just entered heaven?
Underneath the golden sky, hills and valleys sang their song. Whispers of a time gone by, echoes where the heart belongs. Dragons fly upon the breeze, ancient voices fill the air. Streams and rivers, memories, legends live and linger there. Old Simru, land of wonder. Simru, land of pride.
It's hard to believe that looking at this Gothic architecture, you would think that this was, of course, completed a very long time ago. But no. One gap that hasn't been filled in, actually, is the fact that this place right behind me, actually, it was just left as ruins, and people liked it that way. People were absolutely fine with it. People used to explore it and check it out. And it was basically what it was for the longest time. And now it's just marvellous palace.
Land of pride, with your hills and valleys calling forever side by side. Tales of heroes.
This is my kind of place, and I'll tell you why. Because it's got everything. It tells a story, a mythical story in a way. I mean, it looks like towers that were built by high elves in a very interesting way. It looks like towers that weren't built by humans, but they were, and they look like they were built a long time ago. Again, they were never complete. The towers were never there. So I do believe that modern architects have really gone out of their way to ensure that it is restored to its former glory that it never had. And for that to happen in the 2000s era is astonishing, really. And whoever the architects are should be very proud of themselves, because architecture these days, with the advent of postmodernism, would have probably seen just some bricks stuck up there, or just a bit of plastic or a bit of glass. But no, they really did respect the integrity of that building. As you can see, everybody behind me is just hanging around, listening. Everyone stood and listened as the church bells rang, as they send all into deep contemplation, a moment of complete quiet of the voice and just a complete opening of the ears and the heart. There's one thing that I've absolutely missed that you often find in England is these kind of royal parks. These royal parks, you also find them in Moscow too, from back in the Tsar era, before communism. And yeah, to come to a beautiful lake like this, as you can see behind me, is just a pleasure. It's just a pleasure. It's in a strange way, because of the country's royal ties, it kind of makes you feel like you're at home in a way, because there were once kings and queens that ruled. It's a perfectly serene and relaxing place to come. It's not all wow like it is in Vodanacha. It's a nice, relaxing place that you come on a Sunday, you take your boat out on the lake and you listen to the church bells ring and you just enjoy the scenery and the beauty, and you take in the grand Gothic architecture, the architecture that was built by royals, and masons with all sorts of intricacies and little bits and pieces of symbolism hiding in the cracks. Such places hold secrets and hold stories all the way up from the 1700s. And every time that you walk on such lands, what you realise is you're walking on the lands of giants, you're walking on the lands of former royalty that has now passed, and you're probably walking on the same land as they did. The very soil underneath you has probably already been stepped on a number of times by such people. Even the gates behind me somewhat remind me of the entrance to Buckingham Palace. What do you think? So, what do you think of this park anyway, Tsaritsyno?
It's so beautiful park. It's amazing nature. I really like. But many people.
Yeah, you're not a fan of people, are you?
I hate people. But good day. Good park. Oh, mosquito.
Maybe one day when we make our millions, we'll be able to rent it out for a day by ourselves.
No, we buy this park.
Yeah, we'll buy it.
Yeah.
We'll put a little crown on her head.
Not little.
Okay, not little.
Crown.
Okay, Queen.
Thank you, James.
It's one thing I've got to say. I have absolutely major respect for the way Russia has renovated her parks since around about the 2000s era, coming up to the modern day. Over the last 20 years, all of the parks here have undergone massive renovations, and as you can see behind me, there's no litter. All of the paving is just perfect. It's precise. It has beautiful complex patterns, as you can see behind me and throughout the video, and they've done everything they can to restore the place to its former glory, which is again a very good sign of a progressing society, in my opinion. The idea that is often carried around about, say, progressivism, I think that's an inverse, and I think that when people say they are progressive, they're actually regressive. And it's truly when you look in the bricks and see the cracks in the bricks and see renovations and things that are just getting better and better, that you start to realise, hang on, this is a society with a future, a society that cares about itself, that brought itself back up off its knees and now wants to return to a time of glory. Right, we're about to find out, me and Bubbles over here, if they've got hot dogs, because I'd eat a hot dog. Would you eat a hot dog? Yeah, absolutely. So let's go and find hot dogs. Let's go on a hot dog hunt. So what kind of hot dogs do we have?
French. What you want?
Delicious. Oh, is yours spicy?
No, it's cucumber.
Ah, I didn't get many cucumbers. I got one. This is perfect. What a place to eat your sausage. How's your sausage, Cubs? If there's one thing that I've got to give Russia, is Russia's ability to make such chilling places. I feel like I'm sitting in a fairy tale land, is the only way to describe it. Such unique architecture. It's not the standard run-of-the-mill stuff. It has mysteries and secrets behind it. In the symbols, in the geometry, you can tell in the bridge, for instance, when you look at the buildings, every single little detail tells a story, and there was true, real meaning behind every brick, and that's what's beautiful, the intentionality of the project itself. I must say, it's truly astonishing. Might I just say too, I haven't eaten so many carbs like I am today in well over a month, I believe. So it's been a good while since I've eaten any carbs or anything like that, and here I am stuffing my face with a hot dog. It's delicious though. I tell you what, when you haven't had carbs in so long, it's bloody lovely. How was your sausage, Bubs? Did you enjoy it?
I lost my sausage.
You know, there was a time when I used to think, you know, there is just no way anyone could give an English country park or an English park a run for its money. Now, it's very hard to compare. They're all beautiful, especially the country parks in England. My favourite being Himley Country Park in the West Midlands. That I do have fond memories of. And what a beautiful park, what beautiful history. But when I look around a place like this, again, to possibly devalue this to that is impossible. Now, it's one thing that I must say, Russia respects its history and loves its history and knows its history. The people here are very intelligent and they learn a lot more about history than we do in Britain, I tell you that much. They know things that, I've got to be honest, make me look dumb because I don't know them. Even the knowledge they have about my own country, the royal family, Winston Churchill, World War II. I know things that I wasn't taught in school, but they were. And that's the thing, it's deeply embedded in the culture. The culture's strong here. History's respected. Culture's respected. And again, you can see in the brickwork, the fact that they've renovated this place tells you, gives you an idea of how the place, again, how history is respected. So again, despite this place not being a monarchy anymore, they make it fit for a monarch. This is fit for a king, don't you think? If you were a queen, Bubs, if you were a queen, well, you are a queen.
I'm queen now.
Would you live here?
I want.
You would live here?
Yes.
Yes.
I would like it.
In fact, we've even been thinking about it. Imagine living near Tsaritsyno metro, maybe a couple of stops away, and just come in here every single weekend.
Yeah.
You know? Wouldn't that be awesome? I'll tell you what, who wouldn't want to relax in this beautiful, beautiful park? Look at it, the sun's already set, but that's not stopping everybody. So now, we are starting to finally get to the end of the park. So, you know what, guys? I think we'll call it a wrap. I really do hope that you've enjoyed my video today. I've really tried to give it a bit more of a cinematic edge and make it a little bit cooler. I really hope it was enjoyable, but if you didn't find it so enjoyable, or you did, please leave a comment. Please subscribe if you liked the content. Did you like the video? You haven't even watched it yet.
Of course.
Right, she hasn't even watched it yet. But yeah, at the same time, guys, yeah, as you can see behind me, we are at the toilets that I'm not going to, I don't need them. But we are at the entrance, which is right behind me, as you can see. So anyway, that's going to be goodbye from me, and also goodbye from Katia behind us. So, right guys, anyway, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed it, and also don't forget to follow me on my Telegram. It's really, really cool. You follow me on Telegram?
I will.
Right, I need to go and kill her. Enjoy, guys.